Hey everybody, it's Chris, and tonight we're going to be comparing two very overstable fairway drivers, one from Dynamic Discs, one from Westside Discs. We're going to be comparing the Lucid-X Felon to the VIP Ahti. Now if you've ever thrown an Ahti and a Felon, you know they feel very similar in the hand. The Ahti might have a little blunter nose, it's a little more overstable in general, but then again, so is the Lucid-X Felon, and that's why I want to compare them. In this video you're going to see me throw them a few times. Some of the comparisons are really close on release point, some of them you're going to see some differences, but we're going to talk about how those differences affect flight while it's happening, so I can say, well, you know, this one was nose up, so you're expecting it to stall out more. So you're not going to get exact comparisons in all of them, but you will get to see just how overstable these discs are. So the question everybody's going to want to know is, how do they compare? They're very close. I found the VIP Ahti to be just a touch, and I do mean just a touch, less overstable than the Felon, and it might be because it just has a little more glide. I don't know what the difference is. I just got a little bit more overstable feel from the Lucid-X Felon, but again, it's close. You could probably carry either one and be just fine. Just probably depends on which one's more comfortable in your hand. So VIP Ahti, Lucid-X Felon, both very overstable discs. Both are great flyers. Great addition to the bag. As always, if you have questions or comments, please put them below so I can get back to you. Otherwise, enjoy the video. I hope you get something out of it. Thanks for watching. So to start, for all of the following videos, the Lucid-X Felon is going to be on top, the Ahti will be below. The Felon is pink. As you can see on this shot, the Felon was released a little bit more left than the Ahti, and that stayed consistent throughout the shot. Here we have a pretty decent comparison. The Felon will be released a little bit higher, not quite as flat. You can see because of that extra height it's just going to have more time to fade. But again, similar very heavy fades on both discs. And here on a harder tilt, this is actually one of the better turnover throws well, not turnover, but forced over shots I get with the Felon. You can see both discs fight out of it very hard to get back toward the center and actually end up finishing left before they hit the trees. Here's just a funny one to include. If you watch, the Lucid-X Felon never gets tipped over. It fights back out and it's going to fade way left. It was also a very hot day, so here I am trying to shake off all the sweat. That's a pretty good one. On this side-by-side shot, you get to see what these discs both do extremely well. This is just a placement spike hyzer. Put them out to the right, let it drop back toward the pin. You can see both are going to end up within 15 feet, both very controlled. On this shot, you're going to see what happens with the Felon X. I just leave it a little bit too inside, a little too low, and that overstability kicks in, brings it down to the ground too fast. I gave the Ahti more height like it needs. It swings back to the basket beautifully. And then once more out to the open field, giving the discs both a little bit of flex. You can see the Ahti turns out a little bit better, stands up before fading back hard where the Felon X already is. Both of these discs are beautifully overstable. To wrap up, the Lucid-X Felon and the VIP Ahti compare very favorably in flight. They feel very similar in the hand as well. You could probably interchange these two discs in your bag with very minimal change to your game. There will be a little bit of difference, as I noted, but pretty similar flyers overall. If you liked this video or found it informative, please feel free to like it, share it, or even subscribe to the channel. Please leave questions and comments below so I can get back to you. I realize this video was short, but it was pretty easy comparison overall to do it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, thanks for watching.